Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, degens, drip, and bomb for property. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And today's video, just an update, or more so kind of reviewing the previous updates. So if you don't follow the Forex Shark calls and you don't read the Medium posts, that's what this video is for you. If you've already read the Telegram and the Medium posts, then you can just click off. But for those of you that do not, I'm just gonna play this. Forgot that Medium actually has a listen button, so gonna play this for you so you guys can listen along if you're at work or you're driving or something the case like that, so that you can have this from the latest article that they made. So this is on 12/12, so it's about a day late and $1 short, but nonetheless an update for those that haven't heard it.
Animal Farm, December 12, 2022. Taking the reins, decentralized ownership. This past week, users of the Animal Farm took control of the innovative lending and yield aggregation platform, following a successful launch of the governance voting system. The highly anticipated updates were deployed at precisely 11 a.m. EST on Thursday morning, accompanied by a community voice chat, in which Forex Shark described the power and mechanics of the newly implemented voting model. The entire process was executed flawlessly, an important detail to recognize as Forex Shark and team strengthen their resolve to remove the stigma associated with previously unavoidable launch delays. With the first proposal right around the corner, savvy investors are stockpiling $AFP and staking in the pig pen before the proposal is made, since those created after the proposal will not be included in the snapshot and will therefore have no voting power. Users can view snapshot details and upcoming proposals for the Animal Farm DAO here. The first official Animal Farm proposal will be deployed on Thursday, December 15th. You must have $AFP token staked in the pig pen when the proposal is deployed to participate in the vote. Adapting to change, Pieces stable swap updates. The unexpected updates to Pancake Swap's V2 syrup pools in early 2022 was a change that contributed to the delay in the launch of Animal Farm V2. Having learned from that experience, measures were implemented to ensure that the platform could quickly adapt to similar changes in the future. In an announcement this past Friday, Forex Shark confirmed that the team has conducted extensive research and initiated a plan to adapt in response to the recent updates with Pieces' stable swap pools. The necessary migration process will be optimized so that Animal Farm stakers will simply have to click a migrate button and confirm a series of chain transactions. This process will allow users to execute the stable swap migration without needing to pay any additional deposit fees. The Animal Farm accounts for a relatively large portion of staked assets on Pieces. Because of this, a relationship which ensures efficient communication and collaboration is a high priority. In the meantime, Animal Farm users are not required to take any action, sit back and earn. Optimizing the mechanics. In an ongoing effort to optimize all aspects of the system mechanics for the Animal Farm, Forex Shark and team pushed an update to fine-tune the farm's emission rate calculations. Originally, the DCA that determines the emission rate was fed estimated data based on the anticipated price ranges, TVL, APY, and other components. Since the platform has now been live for over a month, it is possible to rely on live data to determine these values. This change set the current emission rate to the pegged rate, where it will now run on its own based on live data, rather than the estimated data that served as a starting point. This change is a great improvement because the system can now determine emission rates more effectively to optimize sustainability. Breaking new ground, a road paved by innovation. There are many obstacles on the road to implementing a truly radical innovation, as there is always a natural resistance to inventions that destroy or supplant an existing business model. The Animal Farm is a powerful example of just that, as the platform continues its journey to solidify a claim to the throne as the most successful lending and yield aggregation platform in the world. The farm's native tokens, AFP, PIGS, and AFD, DOGS, are designed to become the highest performing yield generating assets ever created. This is no easy task, as any truly innovative technology will have to surmount multiple barriers of entry when breaking ground within a new industry, let alone one that is evolving as rapidly as the world of digital finance. The recent listing of $AFD on CoinMarketCap and other analytic platforms represents a significant victory toward the ultimate goal of mass adoption, as the loyalty tax model associated with the native reward token initially represented a point of contention for the gatekeepers of crypto asset price tracking. The rate of adoption for these assets is steadily increasing, a change that is evident as the TVL of the platform continues to grow in contrast to the overall crypto market. Investors and institutions continue to awaken to the opportunity afforded by the trustless, non-custodial, and decentralized contracts that are the core mechanisms of the Animal Farm.
Just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you.
Join
Right. So that is that article. It's probably stuff you guys are already familiar with, but we should be having the actual snapshot proposal coming up by the time you watch this, maybe a day or so. Reference the injection frequency. So haven't seen anything on that, but there should be something here that says how often would you like pig pen injections to go, and that would say something like once a month, once every 3 months, or once every 6 months, or something like that. Or I think he had once a week, once a month, once every 3 months, and I believe the majority of the consensus is once a month, and that would be something that he would put in, and then that'd be automated. Right now in the reward wallet, there's 1.4 million in BUSD, or in BNB, sorry. Not sure, again, I mentioned this on another channel, if there's another wallet or something like that that we could track, but this is the one that's in BNB, and then there's the dogs wallet as well. And this one shows the 126,000 dogs, and then the 10,000 wrapped BNB and dog tokens. So not sure how much we actually have besides that 1.5 million that I saw, but either way, getting this automated definitely, again, moves in the right direction, because that takes off overhead from Forex, so that he can continue working on other projects. And remember, this was updated, so this was talked about in the article, and I have a video that explains exactly what these rates are in reference to the dollar value of the asset. So check out that video. Should be out either a day after this or the same day you guys see this. And last but not least, we go to the Telegram. I'm going to read this one. So this was in the Forex Shark calls. It said, just had an extremely productive meeting with PancakeSwap team. They understand the issue with allowed slippage not working correctly when adding liquidity. They said they actually fixed this issue on the new stable swap pools and will fix it across all LP pools. This means if someone tries to add liquidity to Animal Farm dogs on PancakeSwap, it will fail, and we can make an error message to direct them to our site. This is how it was supposed to work from day one, but it was largely out of our hands. So this was reference to people who bought dogs on the on PancakeSwap and then got hit with that 90% tax, and some of those people just got screwed. And then I think they tried to credit them back, the ones that did, but there was a small handful of people that I think weren't able to get that back. But at least now it's fixed, and you know, since then they've also said you must add, they've added this disclaimer. But I think within the first 36 hours or so of the farm launch, this was not there, and some people did lose out on that, but they have fixed that, so that's good to see. On top of this, we established an open line of communication between our team and discuss future collaborations. That's also good, because they just made this change with stable swap pools. I already explained this on my video, but as of right now, there's we haven't migrated to those new pools. So if you go over to PancakeSwap and create DAI BUSD and try to deposit it on the Animal Farm side, then you will actually be presented with like an error. It won't take it, because technically the pools that we have here don't exist anymore. So he's going to create that migration button to get that fixed, but that hasn't been done yet. But he did say that'd be a quick fix, so maybe that will be in the short to near future. Next, super busy day today, including a final review of the 6-week marketing plan we are about to put into action. Everyone needs to stay patient. And remember that I said we just brought new advisors and firms on, and it would take some time to review everything and put a plan together. So I suspect we'll probably start to see this marketing plan probably the new year. I don't expect anything coming out at the end of the year. And I'm guessing the bigger thing would be the marketing plan alongside Scratchy. So definitely suspect that we won't see Scratchy launched until sometime February to March, based on these kinds of things. So I know the 6-week marketing plan is supposed to be for the ecosystem as a whole, but I think he'll be doing very similar stuff with Scratchy. So expect to see some kind of announcement of that coming up in the future, but probably nothing major through the end of the year. I don't suspect. I'd love to be wrong, but I don't think we're going to see the drip UI and all that stuff by the end of the year. Lastly, also, don't get shaken out by the moves of the overall market. BNB drops 13% in USD value due to ridiculous unfounded FUD. Since our native assets and collateralized TVL on our platforms have cross exposure to BNB, we saw a correction of TVL and assets in the USD value, but it was less of a correction than BNB did. So we continue to outperform the market, but still you have some people who don't understand cross exposure and think that the correction was due to sales on our assets or withdrawals from our platform and they get shaken out. Don't be these people. So this is in reference to some of the stuff coming out with SBF. If you haven't heard, he's been arrested in the Bahamas, currently with the Bahamian authorities. And there was the press release from the House regarding all of this. So there are charges pressed against him. And then because of that, some issues came up with CZ, what he was doing. So they're kind of just, it's like slinging mud all across the entire crypto industry. And of course, Binance has been in the headlights or sniper scope of the SEC for a while there, and Binance already fixed those old issues with regulations of the Binance.us. So this is all in, like Forex said, unfounded or unsubstantiated FUD. We've seen this before, so I don't suspect anything major coming from Binance. But just be aware that any of that information that comes out does affect the BNB token price. And then of course that by exchange, what you said, cross exposure, affects our native assets, because every single one of our assets, except for pigs, has some exposure to BNB. And then everything is on the Binance Smart Chain in general. So even if it's not BNB, it's on BSC, and we're directly linked to them. All right, so that is it for this video. Hope you found it valuable. Hope it gave you some summaries of what's been going on in the market, as well as what is going on in our more closely related niche within the animal farm. Yeah, damn, didn't see that. So 289 down to 262. Oh, interesting. All right. Yep. Hope you guys found that valuable. If you did, smash that HPO special. You guys know the drill. Help brother out by liking, subscribing, commenting down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.